This is a great stretch, particularly for your chest, because again, what ends up happening when you're in that forward flexed position, working again over a computer, you could be driving in a car for an extended period of time, you could be working and reading something as well, and what ends up happening is you get a shortening through the muscles in your chest. So we really want to open those up. This is a great chest opener, and again, a real energizer. So what you want to do is come with your hands to your sides. You want to take your hands behind you, clasp your hands together so your fingertips are together, and then looking forward, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift and hold. So you're facing forward and looking forward in that direction and lifting through your back to whatever, again, that range of motion is that's going to give you to the point where you get that mild tension. So the next stretch is something that you can do to release tension again through the legs, and this is a calf stretch. It's going to feel really great. What you want to do is come to a stable surface. So you can use something like your door well, you can use a wall, you can use a filing cabinet. So maybe what I'll do is I'll demonstrate this against the filing cabinet. What you want to do is step so that you're almost flush with that front surface. Put your hands about shoulder width or shoulder height and chest width apart, shoulder width apart. Take one foot, place it back behind you. Bring that other foot and have your knee in alignment with your ankle, and now just push forward gently, but extend through that back heel. So you've got a nice release through the back of your calf. You're going to hold this again for about 15 seconds, breathing comfortably. Step together, and then take, step back, and press through that ankle. Now you can also press forward against this stable surface so that you've got a little bit of leverage as you push back into that heel and through that ankle. But what you're really aiming for here in this stretch is a nice lengthening through that back calf muscle that tends to get contracted again with stress, with tension, and with immobility over a period of time. The next stretch that we're going to do is a hamstring stretch, and this really focuses and targets the back of the leg. This is the opposing muscle to the quadricep group that we just stretched, which is the front of the leg. So that's what we kind of want to do, is all of our muscles in our body are really working in balance, and they work in opposition to each other. So when we stretch the front, let's stretch the back. Now what you want to do is find something like a chair or a bench or a box in your office. I'm going to show you a standing stretch, and then I'm going to show you the same variation that you can do if you're a little uncomfortable or feeling a little unstable about standing. You can do this same stretch in a seated position. So I have a chair in my office and a table, and what you want to do, you can hold on to a table. It's nice to have a surface to stabilize you. You take your foot up. You're going to be facing with your hips square to where you've got your foot propped up, and then what you're going to do is think of where your hips are and that they remain square, and you're just going to come and fold forward at your hips. So the aim here is to get the chest flush with the front of your leg. Now again, like I said before in other stretches, that typically is not going to happen unless you're really flexible, but it's a great way to think of it as a target. So chest forward, coming forward to the front of the leg, aiming for that, and holding this again with mild tension through the back of the leg for a period of 15 seconds.